Hi guys, a bit of a different one today, bringing the new year I suppose, since I'm kind of in the middle I'm kind of in the middle of packing, so all my things are everywhere and I'm in my room instead of in the study because I've just got so many boxes in there that I can barely move. So, you kind of, get the whole lazy, laid back feeling one today instead of me sitting at the desk, which actually feels completely different. Anyway, you all said, oh yes, more videos. Pretty much a resounding yes. Last time I looked it was 17 yeses, 3 no's, and 3 apathetic maybes. So if I'm a good girl, I might try to actually jot down what I said in here as well for the people who can't see them at work. Not that it'll be all that exciting. Basically, I thought I should probably justify to you guys a little bit why I've been a bit slack as of late. Sorry, my hair, I can see a bump. There it is. Anyway, I've been really slack. And it's pretty bad at me because, okay, well, where does it all start? I've been way back at, Christmas, New Year, all that kerfuffle. And then I've been trying to find a house, which has been really stressful. Basically, the way it works, I don't get to go and look. The government kind of appoints me to a house sort of thing, like, because there's no rentals out there, there's all government housing, and I just get a house out there, so I had to wait. And I couldn't get through to the people on the phone. They refused to pick up. They hardly ever answered emails. The service was just pathetic. So it was really stressful, and it's just been a total mess. Then I went away to Melbourne for a week because a friend bought me tickets, as you know, so we went shopping, clubbing, went on a wine tour, which was pretty awesome. That was a good day. And the day that I got back, or the evening, my great-grandmother passed away, unfortunately. So that was pretty awful. We got a phone call that night saying, telling my dad that perhaps he should go out there because she only had a couple of days left. She really wasn't doing too well. And then within about an hour, I think it was, we got a phone call saying that she'd passed. So it was a bit sad. I mean, she was 99 years old, so it's understandable, but yeah, it still sucks. Especially since that was basically the last family my dad had. Oh, he has lots of cousins and stuff, but both his parents have passed. His grandfather, his father died years ago. His grandfather died years ago. His mother died in 1992. So it's been a really long time, I was only 7. So yeah, that was pretty rough. And then I've just gotten back basically from being out there for the funeral, because that's a few hours away. They live out near Tamworth. And I found out today because I was just getting so stressed and so cranky, and I said, right, I'm going to call the house people constantly, all day, and if they don't pick up, I don't know what I'd do, but, but if they pick up, I'm going to abuse them. And I called them, and they said, oh, we've left a message on your phone, and our phone's really funny with messages, it doesn't always record them properly. You've got a place. I'm like, oh, fantastic, okay, well, I won't complain then. It's brand new, I haven't seen it, so I have no idea. I'm a bit stressed because, I don't know if many of you guys know, but I'm a bit of a book freak. I have 3 bookshelves full of books, and I don't know where I'm going to fit them all because the place is basically furnished. All your large things are there, you just need to bring, your small appliances and stuff like that. So I have these bookshelves, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit them in there. I have to leave my bed at home because there's a bed there, which sucks. I'm seriously considering taking my bed and putting the other one either in storage or in the garage if it'll fit. With my car, because my car's only tiny, there should be a bit of room, because I don't know, it's probably a brand new bed, but I'm just funny about if it's an old mattress, yuck, yeah, I'm strange. But, so, I'm moving in 2 days. I have tomorrow to pack, and tomorrow's my last day in Madawi, which will be, I don't know, I should be sad, but I'm not. Well, I am, but, I don't feel sad enough. I'll probably all hit midday, okay. And then I leave the next morning. So, yeah, scary stuff. Now I move all the way out to Burke, and that's about 8 or 9 hours away. It's a big move, but it'll be okay. So all that big pile of stuff is why I have been kind of all over the place, especially with posting. I haven't made a video in a while because I just haven't been bothered. Typical girl. I have a look and fat day, I can't make one. Oh, ugly day, I can't make one. Stuff like that. I'll probably look at this one later and go, but that doesn't matter. So, yeah, in terms of Warlocks, hopefully the patch is tonight. I'm pretty sure it will be. Finally summoning will be changed, and all of you need to get out there, go to the forums. I know that lots of people avoid the Warlock forums like the plague, but you need to go to the forums because Ghostcrawler is asking for feedback on useless spells. Like I said, we've done a pretty good job, and they have, I have to give them credit, of fixing spell stones and fire stones. We all know what else is useless. What other spells you don't use, what other spells are just filling up your bars, and what we can fix. And there's already been one particularly good suggestion that I could probably talk about if I could actually think straight, but I'm a bit harried at the moment, about perhaps combining curses or getting rid of Curse of Agony and making the utility curses, so Curse of Elements, Curse of Tongues, etc., etc., actually deal damage, or being able to have 2 curses up at a time, which would be good. Stuff like that, because Warlocks are falling behind on the DPS meters. It's getting to be a pretty sad state of affairs, unfortunately, for most. I've heard of a couple of Warlocks being up near the top of the meters, but I tend to interpret that more as a condemnation of the rest of the DPS in the raids than the Warlock being, I mean, the Warlock might be especially good, but the other DPS should still be able to be up there, so yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily because Warlocks aren't broken. But yeah, you all need to get onto the forum. You should all know where the WoW forums are. They're on the site. And suggest things. It's pretty tough at the moment. He mentioned Shadow Ward, and I use it all the time. Any instance where there's AoE shadow damage, I always use it, just because not only does it stop me taking the damage, which really, it's generally not that huge amounts of damage, it's not that much of a concern, it's more that it also gets rid of the spell pushback. So I use it, and there seems to be quite a few instances that I've noticed, not that I've done heaps, where there's, AoE shadow bolts or stuff like that. Even when I 2-manned the Nexus a while back, before I was 80, to get the hat for Wintervale, and yeah, on that boss, where, she picks you up and she throws you around, and you get all that shadow damage, and it was great there because I didn't take any of the damage while I was moving, which, because the healer was pretty much had to focus on that point. Yes, I was demonology. Yeah, because the healer had to focus on my pet, on my Felguard, he couldn't really heal me at the same time, and I could have eaten the damage and it wouldn't have mattered too much, but it really, really did help. Oh god, my shirt's writing up. That's disgusting. Yeah, so make sure you do that. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys think about curses, and I'm falling off the edge of the screen. Better. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear what you guys think about curses, especially. That would be great if I could, because I think it's a good idea. I think the 2 curses perhaps would be great. Not necessarily making them all deal damage. Lots of people have mentioned that immediately when you do that, they're all going to break crowd control, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Some people want Curse of Doom to work in PvP. It would immediately be cleansed, unfortunately, I think. So unless you had a team that couldn't cleanse it, I don't know how useful that would be. But yeah, definitely that's a really important thing for Warlocks to get going on. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, because I'm moving in like 2 days, I don't know how much I'll be on. So, yeah, there's 50 zillion other blogs out there you can make do with. So you'll just have to deal without me. I don't think you'll miss me at all. Okay, so have a good one, guys. Thank you. Where's the stop button?